Hello and welcome to my new channel, The Whispers of Your Heart. So if you want to skip the intro, you can go in the description box. You will find a timestamp for the beginning of your reading. So I started a channel in French about a year ago, and I was called to broaden the scale of what I have to share, and so I decided to create a new channel in English. So my English isn't perfect. I am a native speaker, but I've been living in France for a very, very long time, and I speak English less and less. Every couple of weeks I have a chat with my dad, and that's about it most of the time. I used to be an English teacher, but I no longer am. So forgive me if sometimes I stumble on a word or I mispronounce something, or if I hesitate. And what's funny is that when I do my readings in French, very often the words come to me in English and I have to translate them into French. But anyway, so that's for that. And I also wanted to tell you that my readings are not here to tell you your fortune, but to help you and guide you along your path, and to help you grow, help you heal, change, transform, fulfill your goals, your life, and every time try to support you also and understand why you are facing certain challenges, what's blocking you, and at times I will even be able to share some advice to help you unblock situations and improve your life in general. Of course, you can check your moon sign, your rising sign, and sometimes I will also tell you to check your north and south node signs. In mid-month readings, you will have timestamps in the description box. I don't know yet if I will be doing weekly readings. I might not, but at least for mid-month readings and monthly readings, you will have timestamps. So this is what I had to share, and now I hope you enjoy your reading, and please, of course, like, share and subscribe if you enjoyed it. I will see you immediately for your reading. Hello Pisces, and welcome to your mid-February reading. I'm sorry because it got dark, well, darker, it's not dark yet, but it got grey all of a sudden, and I had an issue with my first layout, so I didn't want to use the same cards, and that was the first one, and you can see that they are much brighter. And this is a new set I got, but I haven't been using it because it's, I don't know, washed out colours. Anyway, so we're going to start with the active energies. Okay, that's the one, and it was like this. We're going to start with the active energies for the period. So the first thing that comes up is that there's something that could be causing you some amount of grief or disappointment, considerable grief, considerable disappointment, a bit as if you were, I don't know, out of luck, or that's the way you're feeling. Okay. and you weren't expecting it at all, because things seemed to be going smoothly, and then all of a sudden this comes up. But it's not, it won't last, don't worry. It is just to help you gain some clarity over a few things, because first of all, it's for the greater good, and in the event that there's something very disappointing that happens, you will immediately afterwards get something much better, because we do have a lot of success in what you're dealing with. If you have any transactions, any things that you are working on and that you want to make happen, everything is coming into place. The reason also why there's this disappointment could be because you were undervaluing yourself. And it's important here not to sell yourself short, to know your worth in whatever that may mean to you, but it is something very important at the present time. And you will notice more and more that whenever something is draining you, whenever something is depleting you of your energy, or of something you ought to give yourself, it will stop, or something will happen, and either it won't happen or it will come to a close, because you are meant to really, really step into your own value, and, as I said just before, know your worth. What's also coming up is that you are getting to know who you should spend time with, the people who are right for you. And there's something that's going to cause you to change your perspective over things, and it's opening up a total life change for you in the coming times. There's fulfillment of wishes, and that's going to show you that it's important not to rush into things before it's their time, and haste makes waste. So always think twice before taking any kind of important decision at the moment, or not only now, always. That's something very that's going to be very important for you. And always know your value, know your worth. You could be also mixing with people who could be interesting and helpful for your future. And it's also showing you that whatever you put your energy in, if it's with a pure intent, and if it's what your heart calls you to go for, you will succeed. Okay, you've got good fortune and success in whatever you undertake. But you really need to change your perspective on a few things still. And that's why you're getting this kind of, no, that's not working out. So now we're going to look at the areas for healing and transformation. Sorry. Oops, sorry. Okay. So we have feeling superfluous. I don't know, they're in French, so you might not see them. Feeling useless, superfluous, and divine grace. So here we definitely have something about your value, your worth, okay? And now everything, it's as if the universe were conspiring to make you understand, to show you where that is taking over, that feeling is taking over, because sometimes you may not even realize it. And it's important for you to accept, receive this divine grace and not feel despondent or worried when something doesn't turn out right, because that means that divine grace is in action and is saving you from a false step. So what else do we have? It's really getting dark, I'm sorry. Okay, and we have duality, which says in substance that you are finding your balance, which is very good because we do have the scales here, and scales are about balance, and everything is working out in that sense. So wherever you discard yourself, you will be saved. And wherever there was unbalance or unfairness, things should adjust, okay, correctly for you. And perhaps if you had been doing too much of one thing, not enough of another, well, all that is going to come into something different, turn into something different, where you can allow space for everything that matters to you. So what is the calling for you at the present time? We have the sun. So you're called to shine, you're called to show your light and not diminish it. And that's why there's all this around your own worth. It's because you need to know your worth if you are meant to shine, because otherwise you cannot shine. And what else do we have? We have Neptune. That's your card. So this is also about divine inspiration. And you're asked here to let yourself fully embrace your inner guidance, your inspiration, your creativity, and let it take you to new shores, because that's what I see for you. There's something unexpected, almost miraculous, that could be taking place for you, and you don't really see it coming yet. The challenge. Okay. Purity, integrity, and this is about showing integrity to oneself. It's about having everything come from a place of pure intention, be it towards yourself, towards others, towards what you wish to make come true in your life. that's why it's also important for you to not rush into anything. And it's also important to seize the right opportunity and to remove from your life and also from yourself what is polluting you. What else do we have? We have the scrib. Now, I'm not sure about the pronunciation, so I'm going to check. Okay, I knew that was wrong. Scribe. The scribe. I don't know why. I wasn't sure if there was an E in English, so I probably, mixed it up with crib. So no, scribe. We have the scribe. So the scribe is bringing you some very important information, good news coming your way. There could be important negotiations or dealings or papers that need to be signed that will be positive, that will bring a positive outcome to you. It could be a new contract, it could be anything that has to do with papers or with communication to a lesser extent. If you are involved with writing or whatever, books, blogs, text, any kind of text or article, this could be extremely good for you at the present time. It's also a sign that you could be offered a new position where your knowledge would be very useful. For others, you might be studying something that will add to what you already have. But in general, we do have something important that has to do with papers, and that is coming your way. Contracts, sales, whatever that may be. Okay, what other little message do we have? The divine mystery. So you are here extremely connected, and you are called to work on that connection too. And understand that everything has a reason, everything has a purpose, and what is going to help you is to align with everything that is. And we have the song of the heart, so don't forget, follow your heart and listen to your heart, listen to your inner guidance, and let yourself be filled with this a beautiful, amazing, universal love that wants to show up in you. And one last message around abundance. Release guilt. So that is again about shining your light, and what is stopping you from doing that. And because there is something about you that is there to inspire others. So you really need to release any false or negative impression you have about yourself. And you need to have faith in unconditional love, on your incredible worth, and know that you are loved for who you are. And You don't need to be someone you're not just to be loved. And finally, it's important to stop beating yourself up for things that you did wrong or things you didn't do. That's what I have for you, Pisces. I hope you enjoyed the reading, and hopefully I will be seeing you very soon. Goodbye.